Good morning, Doctor. My name is Divya Dr. Kaliselvan. Today, I would like to brief about my individual assignment analyzing US technique in design cycle in exam portal.
There are 8 US techniques that I found in exam portal case study. The first US technique is user research and requirement gathering. User research involves gathering insight and understanding the behavior, need, and motivation of user through various observation and feedback method. User research was conducted to gather requirement and insight from the primary users of the application from the examiners. The goal was to understand the needs and preference of the subject matter experts at educational institution in Singapore. User research also helped in shape the design and functionality of the exam system portal to meet the specific requirement of the user. By involving user in the design process, the team ensured that the final product would be user-centric and intuitive. The second one is usability testing. Usability testing is a method used to evaluate how easy and user-friendly a product, service, or system is by having a real user interact with it. In the context of this exam portal design, usability testing involves evaluating the user interface, functionality, and overall user experience of the portal with real users. During usability testing, designers can observe how users interact with the exam portal, identify usability issue, and gather feedback on the portal's design and functionality. For example, usability tests can focus on tasks such as creating exam papers, adding questions, or navigating through the portal. Next, we go for prototyping. Prototyping is the process of creating an early, simplified version of a product or system to explore ideas, test functionality, and gather feedback from user. In this case, prototyping was used to create interactive representation of exam system portal interface and functionality. Prototype also allowed the team to visualize the user experience, test interaction, and validate design concept before implementation. By prototyping key features and workflow, the team could gather early feedback, iterate on the design elements, and refine the user interface. The intent purpose of prototyping was to reduce development risk, validate design assumptions, and ensure user-friendly and efficient user interface. Next is technical feasibility analysis. Technical feasibility analysis is the process of evaluating whether a proposed solution or project can be successfully developed and implemented using existing technology resource and expertise. The team conducted a technical feasibility analysis to ensure that the design of the text editor was compatible with the system using Angular 7. By testing the compatibility of multiple editors and focusing on minimal UI design, the team aimed to create a user-friendly interface for creating different types of questions. User scenario is a narrative or story that describes how a user interacts with a system or product to achieve a specific goal. In this case, user scenario were utilized to understand the various users involved in using the exam system, such as super admin, subject matter experts, and exam paper admins. By creating scenario for each user type, the design team could better tailor the system to meet their specific needs and requirements. Mockup are static representation or visualization of the user interface design of a digital product such as website or application. In the case study of the exam system portal, mockup have been created to showcase the layout, structure, and visual elements of the portal screens and features. Mockup help in visualizing the user interface, interaction, and overall aesthetic of the exam portal before moving into the development phase. Next will be the user flow. User flow diagrams or maps illustrate the path that user take to accomplish specific tasks with a digital product such as navigating through screens, interacting with features, and completing action. In the context of exam portal design, user flow diagrams have been created to visualize the sequential steps that examiners, administrator, and student follow while the portal. The purpose of user flow diagram in the design and development of the exam portal is to understand and optimize the user experience by mapping out the logical progression of task and interaction. User flow diagram also help in identifying potential bottlenecks, inefficiency, or usability issue in the user journey. By visualizing the user flow, designer can streamline the navigation, simplify complex process, and ensure that user can accomplish their task within the portal. Last but not least is a user journey mapping. User journey mapping involves visualizing the step and interaction a user goes through when engaging with a product or service. In the context of exam system portal, user journey mapping have been used to outline the various touchpoints and action that examiner, subject matter expert, and other users take while using in the portal. The purpose of user journey mapping in the design and development of the exam portal is to understand the user perspective, identify pain points, and optimize the user flow. By mapping out the user interaction and emotion at each stage of using the portal, the design team can gain insight into users' need, preference, and challenges.
Among the 8 US technique, I choose prototyping testing for critical analysis. This is because prototyping analysis have a strength in early validation. In the exam portal design project, prototype testing allow the team to validate design ideas early on. For example, by creating iterative prototypes of the exam paper creation flow, the team could identify potential usability issues such as navigation challenge or unclear instruction before investing significant resource in full development. The second strength of prototyping testing is user involvement. During prototype testing section with stakeholders from educational institution, user feedback was actively incorporated into the design process. For instance, feedback on the ease of adding questions from a question bank or customizing exam section helped create a user-centric exam portal that gather up to the needs of examiner and educational institution. The third strength of prototyping testing is iterative improvement. The iterative nature of prototype testing align with the well project iterative design approach. By continuously testing and refining prototype based on the feedback from examiner and product owners, the team could make incremental improvements to the exam portal, ensuring it met the evolving requirement and expectation of users. In terms of weakness, prototyping as a weakness in time and resource intensive. Prototype testing, especially in project involving multiple educational institutions, like in the exam portal case study, can be time and resource intensive. Creating and iterating on prototyping for different user scenario and functionalities may have posed challenges in meeting project timelines, particularly in fast-paced environment. Second weakness of prototyping testing is limited scope. Depending on the fidelity of the prototype used in the exam portal design, certain aspects of the portal functionalities may not have been effectively tested. For instance, if certain complex question types or exam customization features were not fully represented in the prototype, there could have been oversight in the critical areas that impacted the final product's usability and effectiveness. Last but not least, subjectivity of feedback. Feedback gathered during prototype testing section with educational institution may have been subjective and influenced by personal preference or institution requirement. This subjectivity could have led to conflicting opinions on certain design elements or features, making it challenging to recognize feedback and make informed design decisions. The alternative US technique that can implement in exam portal design is A/B testing. The strength of A/B testing involves comparing two versions of design element A and B to determine which one perform better in achieving desired goals. This technique allows for data-driven decision making by testing variation of real user and measuring their impact on user behavior and outcome. A/B testing can provide valuable insight into the user preference, interaction, and effective of decision choices. In terms of implementation, in the context of exam portal, A/B testing could have been used to compare different interface layout, question formats, or navigation structure to identify the most user-friendly and effective design. For example, examiner could be presented with two versions of question creation interface to determine which one lead to faster question creation and fewer errors. The intended purpose of A/B testing would be optimize the user experience by systematically testing design variation and refining the portal based on empirical data. This technique can help in identifying design elements that resonate best with the user, improving usability, engagement, and overall satisfaction. Besides that, A/B testing provides consistent evidence of the impact of design decision on user behavior, allowing for continuous improvement based on user feedback. It can help in validating design assumption, reducing risk, and enhancing the effectiveness of the exam system portal. In terms of consideration, A/B testing requires careful planning, clear hypotheses, and a sufficient sample size to draw meaningful conclusion. It is essential to define specific metrics and goals for the testing process to ensure that the results are actionable and contribute to the overall design objectives.
Now I would like to brief about how weakness in prototyping can be done using A/B testing in exam portal. First, in terms of time and resource intensive. By implementing A/B testing and spending extensive time and resource on developing multiple prototype for different features or design elements in the exam portal, A/B testing can be utilized to test various efficiently. For example, if there are two different layers for exam paper creation interface, A/B testing can help compare user interaction with each layer in a live environment. So this allows designer to gather real-time feedback on which layer perform better without the need for intensive prototyping efforts. The second one, in terms of limited scope. A/B testing in the exam portal can expand the scope of design evaluation beyond with the traditional prototyping offer. Designer can test variation in question format, exam paper structure, or user interface elements by running A/B tests with the actual user. For example, different question grouping method can be tested to see which one enhance user engagement and comprehension. By leveraging A/B testing, designer can gather insight on a broader range of design aspects to make data-driven decisions to improve the portal usability and effectiveness. Last but not least, in terms of subjectivity of feedback. A/B testing provides objective feedback on design elements and features in exam portal by reducing the subjectivity of traditional prototyping feedback. Designer can set a clear metrics such as completion rates, time on task, or user satisfaction score to measure the performance on a different design variation. For example, A/B testing can be used to compare the effectiveness of different exam portal layouts in terms of user completion rate and satisfaction level.
In conclusion, the combination of these US techniques ensure a comprehensive and user-centric approach to the design and development of exam system portal. Incorporating A/B testing could provide additional empirical data to validate design decisions and driven further enhancement, ensuring the portal remains aligned with user needs and expectations.